Hello and welcome to the Escape TV studio tour. We are here to look around the studio and show you guys exactly what goes on behind the scenes and what we get up to on a typical day in the studio. Word of warning before we get started, we're currently experiencing a massive fire. Hence why there is so much smoke through this door. So this is our reception room. As you can see, we've got our Escape logo there. We've got a sitting chair for people, and it looks like we've got a broken coat hanger. We thought it would be nice for people to hang their coats up. They obviously disagreed. We also have right here a bunch of fuel boxes because we don't have heating in this place. So we've got an external heater, which we haven't turned on today, but normally we fuel it with these boxes. We just had a delivery, and so all of our deliveries sort of get dumped in here, and we then ship them off to wherever we need them. But come through the door into our main studio area and join me on the sofa area. We don't really have a name for this, it's just the sofa area. As you can see, it's very smoky, and well, you'll see why in a little bit because of that obviously rampaging fire. So if we head over this way, Ham can follow me with the camera. We will step up onto the stage, and you can see this is where we are normally presenting the show. At the start of the show, at the end of the show, we've got our host league scoreboard here where we're tracking who has got what points and who's winning in our little competition. Should be a lot of fun to see that play out over the course of the year, months, I don't know how long we're going to run that thing for. But yeah, so we sit here, it's quite comfortable actually, and we even play board games sometimes on this table as well. We just played Seven Wonders Duel last time we streamed, and it was a really good game between myself and Ham. Bit of a small table for more than 2 players, but for 2 players it's a really nice little cozy, comfortable place to play. We've also got our big TV here, so while we're sat down we can come and see ourselves on the TV. We can see what's going out to the stream, we can monitor it, and at the moment we've only got 1 camera set up here. That camera there on the tripod is what sort of records this whole shot. But sometimes we have more cameras, sometimes we have less, it depends what we're doing, and obviously we can adjust that as we go. So we've got a lot of space as well. We've got space here, and we have space on the other side, and basically we've got a lot of space to expand into, so we can definitely do more in the future. But I'm thinking which way to go. Let's go through the curtain. The curtain's really fun. We'll come around this way. So we thought it would be a good idea to put a little curtain in place so that people could walk through from this side of the stage to the other side. On this side we could do interviews, and on this side this is where the gaming happens. And as you step through, you are greeted with this. Now at the moment it's set up for 3 people to play because we've been playing ourselves. We did some 3v3 community games on here, and when we have tournaments on, we have the players on this stage. We had the 1v1 tournament when we hosted the launch event, and that was 2 players in the middle of the stage, but the stage is more than big enough to have up to 8 players at any one time, so we can do 4v4s, big tournaments and things like that. Now if you look down to the ground here, there's a little culprit for why there is so much smoke. That's because well, we were messing around with the smoke machine today, and we've kind of went a bit over the top. Who knows though, this could be quite a cool effect in the future. Maybe the players wouldn't like it, but I think it would be a fun challenge to see if they could play with like, tons of smoke in their face. Probably not. We'll position this in a better place, but it's fun, And if we head over this way, I guess, we'll come off this stage and into the sort of general viewing area. We also have some big speakers on here as well, which are currently playing the music that you can hear. Just as I get down to the speaker, it stops. What is this? There you go. You can hear it coming out of this speaker. We can adjust these as needed as well. These are really good speakers, and we okay, I'll come clean. We were actually just having a party. That's why we've got the smoke machine out, and of course the party lights up on the roof as well, which are awesome. They're so cool. I love it. It really makes it atmospheric, especially when we turn the big fake lights off, and whoa, sorry about that. We're on a tether. Me and Ham are connected by this wire here. Speaking of wires, there are a lot of wires all over the place. Along the trussing, we've got wires running all the way around. We're trying to keep it tidy. We've still got a bit to do in terms of like cable management and stuff, but for the time being, it's actually not too bad. You can see where we've let ourselves down, but more to the point, you can see the samurai, which the wonderful Ed Hicks did for us. We commissioned that from him. He came along and he boshed that out in a day. It's pretty damn cool. Let's get a closer look, Ham. So we come through here. This is sort of where we have our LAN area. At the moment, we've cleaned it all up and we've tidied it up, but we have tables here, and we also have tables on the other sides. We cover them up, we put the PCs on, and people can play on LAN in this area here, as well as standing and watching the casting booth, which is where we have 2 seats and a nice big screen at the back, so you can see what's going on when the casters are doing their thing. This is quite nicely lit, and I think Ham also mentioned in our previous take of this video, the background to that is a stripy black and orange and white, which obviously fits with the Escape logo, which is really cool. I'm really happy with how that looks. Looks a little bit, I don't know, a little bit dodgy from this angle, but when you're looking through that camera, it looks really good. One last thing while we're around here, we've got our storage area, which is currently a little bit of a mess. But we're slowly getting there. We're improving our storage and stuff and organization. We've got a little cable box stuff. We've got boxes of random stuff. We've still got, actually, look at this, right here. We've still got about 8 bottles of Prosecco. So whoever came to the launch party really let themselves down. But thank you for not drinking 8 whole bottles, because we can drink them now. Thank you. Appreciate ya. Yeah, we've got some other stuff in here. We've got the gaming desks, which we'll move out when we need them. We've also got the sound insulation foam stuff, which we haven't put on the walls yet, but we'll get around to that at some point. There's lots and lots and lots and lots to still do. We're working every single day to try and make this place as good as it can be, as professional as it can be, with what we have available to us, which is, you know, a limited budget and limited knowledge, but we're getting there, we're improving. This area here, of course, just an open area for people to watch the main stage, and that TV, which is currently facing you or away from you, those TVs can be turned around for the viewers to watch the game when they're standing here or sitting here, or, you know, laying down here if they want to do that. So finally, before we end the tour, we got to go through to one last time though. I love playing with the smoke machine. It's so satisfying to just have a remote control and be like, I have the power to make it smoke from between the... It looks great. Okay, so we're going to go through here, and this is our little office pod. It's quite warm in here. We don't have to heat this bit because it's a little bit warmer. In here we have our kitchen, and this is where we really just drink coffee and make tea. But we do have a microwave. We keep ourselves fed with some pretty unhealthy ready meals. It's not a good diet, but at least it keeps us going through these cold winter nights. We also have 2 bathrooms. We're not going to show you in there. It's just a bathroom. And last but not least, the control room, which we're going to show you now. And oh, hello.
Hello,
should have knocked. What have we walked in on here?
Deep discussion about Age of Empires 3 strategy. Yeah. Teaching Robo how to play.
The teaching continues every day. Always asking questions.
He's always got so many questions. It's
Interjection and Robo. And this is where the sort of the brains of the whole place is. If you look over,
sitting here, of course, and why you guys.
Of course, that's why we're out there and you guys are in here. We've got a lot of cables coming down. We still have to sort of tidy them up a little bit. But this is our streaming PC area here. If I can just turn this TV on, let's give the viewers a little peek at what we can see when we're in the control booth. We've got 2 monitors for monitoring the stream. We've got OBS, obviously, which is doing as well. And well, at the moment, all the PCs are off. So, but we can pull all the PCs into here. We have our cameras, which at the moment we only have camera 1 and 6 on. but we have up to 8 cameras, and obviously we have got a few more of those as well. We've got a sound mixer, which we can adjust all the microphones on, because we have, I think we have like 10 microphones now, as well as obviously the big speakers on there, and all of that stuff, so you guys on the stream can hear it. We've got the control panel. This hasn't been hooked up yet, actually. I'm going to hook this up. That's to control all the lights. It's a lighting control panel. So whoever sits in this seat where Will is sat right now has the ultimate control. From that one position, they can control the lights, they can control the sound, they can control all the cameras, they can do everything. And it's awesome, and hopefully it will give us a lot of opportunity to like develop the show and make something awesome of it, because this is not your typical home setup. We've also got some other PCs and stuff. We've got a robot in the corner there just tapping away. Yeah. You should hear the speed at which he types. It's incredible. It's incredible. Yeah. Doesn't even have to look. And yeah, so that pretty much sums up the tour. But from us at Escape, we'll see you next time.